Christy, thank you. How much is your vote worth? To us, it's priceless. But candidates and their donors do put a price on our participation.
Tonight, we'll break it down for you by looking at the nearly $15 million spent on last month's Republican primary for South Carolina governor. By the time anybody actually cast a vote, the 5 Republican candidates for governor had spent months on the campaign trail, out in public, speeches and luncheons, debates,
Has he been involved?
and a seemingly never-ending stream of TV commercials.
I'm Catherine Templeton.
Governor Henry McMaster.
Lots,
integrity,
and lots
for governor.
Television commercials. All those commercials aren't cheap. So when candidates aren't asking for your vote, they're typically asking for your money. In a typical governor's day, how much time do you spend having to ask people for money?
Well, none today.
I will write a thank you note for 50 cents and tell them to check their sofa for loose change, and whatever they could send will be appreciated.
This year, the 5 Republican candidates, including the sitting incumbent Governor Henry McMaster, spent nearly $15 million just to win their party's nomination. It's about $41 for every vote cast in the June 14th primary, and $4 million more than Nikki Haley and Democrat Vince Shaheen raised in the entire 2014 campaign.
You have to spend a lot of time doing it, but fortunately people are generous.
Governor McMaster's donors were especially generous. His campaign raised nearly $5.7 million, collecting cash from more than 4,000 donors, hundreds of them giving the maximum amount allowed under state law. And for all 5 candidates, the process isn't that different from raising money for your school PTA. It's called dialing for dollars.
And they sit down with a list of prior donors who they think are most likely to give and begin calling. And that process lasts for weeks on end.
4 years ago, Tom Irvin was in the same boat. He ran for governor first as a Republican against a Republican incumbent, then as an independent in November. His final campaign finance report shows more than $6 million in campaign expenses.
It's not easy. It's really not an easy task. It's very humbling. And of course, there are a lot of no's, and there's some hang-ups, and there's no return calls in the beginning. But persistence and patience does pay off.
In this year's Republican primary, we found about 10,000 donations. 1,200 of them were for $3,500, the maximum amount. And many of those donors were willing to spread that money around, like the Political Action Committee for the National Health Corporation of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. They gave the maximum to McMaster, and Catherine Templeton, and John Warren, and Kevin Bryant. And our analysis of state records found dozens of upstate individuals who made similar donations to multiple campaigns. For those donors, candidates told us it's not about playing favorites, it's about hedging bets, about buying access to whoever wins.
They want access, exactly. Once a candidate is elected, many of these donors, the big donors, want access once that candidate is in office.
I try to call everybody back. But if it's a maximum donor, that gets your attention when you see their name on the caller ID.
Most of the money spent by Lieutenant Governor Bryant came from his own pockets. He spent more than $700,000 of his own money, and his 4th place finish means he spent $39 per vote. But he doesn't regret a dime.
Even though the results weren't what we were looking for, we drove the debate. Put a lot of issues out there that may not have been talked about had we not run. So it was certainly well worth it.
John Warren spent even more of his personal wealth, more than $3 million, but donors added $1 million more. Catherine Templeton, who finished 3rd, raised more than $47 a vote. And each vote for last place finisher Yancey McGill cost donors $77.
I don't think it's a problem as long as you disclose everything you take in. I don't see it as a problem now.
So you might be wondering, why did we focus on the Republican candidates in this story? Well, they had the most money, by far. The 3 Democratic candidates for governor in that primary raised $2.3 million combined. So now as we head to November, this fundraising is going to start all over again. Henry McMaster only has about $220,000 left in his campaign account. Democrat James Smith, a lot less, $127,000, meaning they are both dialing for dollars right now.
And it makes you wonder, Gordon, how much money will be raised, for example, in that governor's race. Is there any ballpark figure out there of what they expect?
Millions more, Amy, and we're scratching the surface here because I know you know about these outside groups, what they call dark money. These are donors who don't have to report how much they've given or who they've given to. So we're only reporting the $15 million in that race that's registered through actual campaigns, but the total number is millions of dollars higher. So it's an incredible amount of money.
It really is. More to come as we watch the campaign season unfold and they dial for those dollars.